We'll be right back. A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for New York, OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center position. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here's Siakam. Into the lane, and Siakam throws it down.
Wow, you see the mobility. For a bigger guy, Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
There's the pick. Launches it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Turner. Back to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Siakam kicks to Turner. They grab their own miss. Here's Nembhard. Offline with his three. Brunson against Siakam. Anunoby outside. Here's Towns. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Towns. And it's Halliburton missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Brunson, right side. And it's in there.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot. Playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Siakam outside. Pass to Nesmith. Releases. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Brunson, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And finished off by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Pass to Hart. It's up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Brunson finds Hart. Now here's Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Turner passes to Nesmith. Fires for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Nesmith has got 5.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Brunson. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Turner.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Siakam outside. Outside Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. It's good from long range.
Timeout.
Halliburton's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. And here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Yep, it counts.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton with it. Hart covering. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
The kick out to Anunoby. And it's all evened up.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And yes, it's good.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. And the three off target. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. The Pacers have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Siakam a screen on Bridges. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Left side, Towns. And stolen by Siakam. Outside Turner. Siakam against Hart. Siakam left side. Neesmith. Outside for Halliburton. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. The Knicks pull it in. And here is Hart. He has 5. Towns for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Siakam a screen on Brunson. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And Indiana making a change here. Shepard's checked in. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Dadier. Outside, Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
McConnell passes to Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Now here's Payne. There's a screen by Achua. Achua tipped back in for 2.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? McConnell passes to Shepard. And a wide open look for Mathurin. They get the rebound, and Toppin throws it down.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Now here's Payne. Hasn't made one yet. Towns against Mathurin. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Six on the shot clock. Here's McBride, and the 3-ball is good.
The quick hitter from three-point range off the inbound play. They ran that set perfectly.
Towns against Siakam. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Knicks making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And That one misses. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Catching up on the changes for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. That's good from Payne. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a two-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Here's Payne. The Pacers making the shot. There's a screen by Achua. Payne with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Pacers leading by 6. Walker in the post. Brunson covering. Walker's shot is off. New York shooting 45% from the field early. Pass to Achua. Robinson kicks to Payne. No good with the triple. To the middle. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 14 points.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Knicks trail by 6 on the court for Indiana. They've got T.J. McConnell. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Pacers shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Walker. Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game. Brunson against Halliburton. With the shot. Brunson, good.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Walker is screen on Brunson. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Payne grabs the board. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. Brunson the pass to Payne. And Brunson has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin for three. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Inside. Robinson kicks to Achua. McConnell against Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Achua finds Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
White, he's checked in for the Knicks. That one falls for Brunson. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. This one for three. That's his fourth miss. He's made 5 of 9. Pacers leading by 4. Mathurin for 3. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Achua, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Halliburton missing. The Knicks shooting the ball at a 43% rate here in the second. It's Robinson high post, working on Walker. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Miles McBride. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Wright. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Nembhard. Bridges misses. The Pacers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mathurin's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mathurin with the ball. Hart covering. And stolen by Achua. Here's Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mathurin against Hart. Pass to Toppin. From past the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Wow, from the arc, Toppin shoots with real authority. You can tell it's an area of the floor that he's comfortable.
Now here is Robinson. Scoreless thus far. Hart, no good. Indiana leading by 4. Nembhard with it. Halliburton in the corner. No good from outside.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by New York. Halliburton is doubled. Tapping a screen on Hart. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. OG Anunoby comes in for Achua.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam up top. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Brunson. On the wing, Turner. Back to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. The offensive rebound. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nembhard's got 6.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Hart, wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Halliburton. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pacers leading by 4. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Takes it out to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Towns, no luck. The Pacers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense is looked crossed up and confused at times.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
Now, Hart, following the 3-point attempt by Miles Turner. Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. And so here is Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
McBride passes to Hart. Here's McBride. He's covered by McConnell. Fast break. Here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. And now a 6-point Pacer lead.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the paint. Pass to McBride. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And here is Nesmith. He's guarded by Anunoby. Now Nesmith, 5 points in the game. Clock at 4. Launches from deep. They get it back. Pass to McConnell. Turner with the screen for McConnell. Here's Nesmith. Off target from three-point range. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Here's Anunoby. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
To the left wing. Back to McConnell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McConnell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Hart. Back to McBride. Lets the three fly. Pacers with the rebound. Nembhard the pass to McConnell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Knicks trail by 8. We've got Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the four-man position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Here's Bridges, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nesmith has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Turner. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 8. Towns kicks to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. Now, here's Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's Turner. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Hart. He's got 5. And Towns throws it down.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Pass to Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bridges passes to Hart. Sweet move, and he goes in for the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Anunoby outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. And it's Halliburton missing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Unloads, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Halliburton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. New York missing again. Here's Siakam. At the top of the key, Nesmith. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. That's 7 points for Aaron Nesmith.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Bridges outside. Brunson draws the double. Here's Hart. Hits it from 3-point range. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Siakam passes to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Off target from outside. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Trailing here by 8, the ultimate blue player. Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side. Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Towns up top. Hart finds Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Towns a screen on Halliburton. Basket counts. Brunson's got 20 points.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Here's Nembhard. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
First free throw is good. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Towns, no luck. Pacers leading by 7. Here's Halliburton, and finished off by Halliburton.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
There it is. Brunson with the deep shot.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
To the inside. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
What's up?
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the free throw, no good. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
The pull-up jumper, an important part of Siakam's game. All right, Pascal, we see you.
Halliburton against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And it's slammed in by Turner.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
And here is Hart. He's got 10. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And finished off by Halliburton.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Achua finds Brunson. Can they get it? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. And he makes both free throws.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
Siakam outside. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton for three. The rebound by McBride.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. Pacers leading by 10. Halliburton passes to Toppin. Mathurin with the ball. Defended by Bridges. Halliburton outside. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Siakam against Towns. Bridges for three. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Three-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's a
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Achua. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Took him no time at all on that one. 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
McBride passes to Brunson. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Misses the 3. Knicks trail by 14. Towns kicks to Brunson. Back to Towns. Launches it. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Off target with the open look.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Robinson passes to McBride. Yep, that one goes. McBride's got 5.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the shooting guard position. McBride finds Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to McConnell. Takes it inside. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Halliburton against Brunson. 5 to shoot. Halliburton kicks to Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson outside. Brunson off the dribble, and he uses the glass on the layup.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Now, here's McConnell. Over Robinson. And McConnell gets it to go.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Brunson surveying the D. And he drives in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 31.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. It's over Payne, and Halliburton gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. Halliburton's got 33.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Brunson kicks to Robinson. Halliburton against Brunson. Count it. Good. 33 points for him.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin. Bridges, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. And the Pacers also making a change. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Knicks trail by 11. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Halliburton with the steal. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Brunson against Halliburton. Down low. Over in the corner, McBride. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers leading by 13. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Back to Toppin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Brunson, good.
just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Pass to Toppin. Takes a three. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brunson. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Robinson a screen on Halliburton. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Robinson.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
Halliburton finds Nembhard. Walker a screen. A shot by Nembhard, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the 4th so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. There's the triple. Bridges with the board.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pass to Brunson. Outside Robinson. McBride passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. From the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Walker the pass to Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And the Pacers lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 40 points.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Toppin. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 7. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Over Mathurin. Bridges misses.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Catching up on the changes for New York. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thanks, David. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you're talking 6'11" and big-time length. Send it back, Mr. Turner.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Towns looking it over. Brunson against Turner, and that one's good. Brunson's got 42 in the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the paint, here's Nembhard. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Anunoby outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Pass to Hart. Fires for 3. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Brunson the pass to Bridges. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Indiana leading by 5. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Neesmith, the pass to Turner. And that one is good.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Here's Brunson, and it's sent back by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Takes a step back. Halliburton against Brunson. Towns. The Pacers pull it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Towns is double. Anunoby has the open look, and the Knicks miss again. Pacers leading by 10. Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Inside. And it's slammed in by Turner.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
New York, they're working against the clock now. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Brunson the pass to Hart. Towns a screen on Toppin. 5 on the clock. To halt the run, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
.111 left in the game. And Brunson gets it to go.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And Indiana shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pacers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
From deep, Brunson. The Pacers pull it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Neesmith finds Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Bangs home the trifecta.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the shot goes down. Brunson's got 46 points. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by